I'm Daniel,
I'm Ben.
and this is...
Hello everyone, and welcome to the very first ever episode of our new show, Tops.
It's not really our new show, Tops, because we haven't... It's our first show, Tops, because we haven't really done anything like this before.
Yeah, me and him, we haven't done any other YouTube stuff before, and we just wanted to let the internet know our proclamation of what our top things are. So things like movies, books, television shows, and so the thing for our very first episode is our top 10 movies. And so Daniel, would you like to tell us about movies?
Well, we have a list that we each took up a list of 5 different movies that we think are the best, and we'll go sort of back and forth and see what we have to say about the different movies. Starting with movies might be offensive to some of you because you have the movies that your top 10 favorite movies, and feel free to share those in the comments. But movies are such a big deal, and people have such strong opinions about this that it might not have been the wisest thing to start with.
But we want to start this off on a good, big, bold note that we're not afraid to, I don't know, some fandoms out there are pretty scary.
Yeah.
Anyways, so do you want to start us out with your first one?
Sure. Mine aren't really in a specific order. I numbered them, but that's just to keep them in order for me.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite movies is The Princess Bride. And I'll just say it. That movie's awesome. It has everything you could want in a movie. It's got great action sequences. It's got, the grandfather reads the description in the beginning of the movie. Giants, sword fights, magic, true love. It's just a great movie.
A good movie. So the first one I have on there is Captain America.
Dang it. Oh well, go on.
Okay, so my favorite is one of my favorites is Captain America. It's probably my favorite in the Marvel franchise, and it's just very patriotic. No, I just like it a lot. It has good action, good actors, and I think this one might be replaced by Captain America 2 when that comes out in the not too distant future. So next movie from you.
Another one of mine is a Disney movie, and I am a big Disney fan, and so a lot of mine are Disney movies, but I cut it down to just a couple of them. Meet the Robinsons is probably one of my all-time favorite movies. I've actually only seen the movie once, but I long to see it again. We just haven't. Our friends have it, and we just haven't borrowed it from them. And it is one of my favorite movies because it just, I think it embodies everything about Disney and everything that I love about Disney, and maybe more of a Disney filler than you might like, but it's all around. It's a good movie. It's funny. It's heartwarming. All I can say is keep moving forward.
All right. So now that we've talked about that nice heartwarming film, let's go to something a little bit more blunt. I like The Hunger Games. I have read all the books. I've read Hunger Games twice actually, and I need to read Catching Fire again for the release in November of the movie. But I like it a lot. It's probably one of the best book to screen adaptations that I felt, even though they did leave out some stuff. And at least it's a lot better than Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. But I do like that movie. Okay, next.
You do like that movie as in Percy Jackson?
No, I don't like Percy Jackson.
All
but I do like the books.
Because I was going to say, if you're throwing a 2 in there, that's...
No.
Okay. Another one of mine, I did another animated one. I did about half and half animated, because I did 6 accidentally. Animated and live action. Movies are such a big genre that there's musicals, action, comedy, whatever. So I did animated, and the next one on my list is How to Train Your Dragon. That movie for me is one of my favorites because probably because of the soundtrack. I have the soundtrack on my iPod, and I love to just listen to it and feel like I'm flying on a dragon. It embodies Viking Nordic culture. I love studying that. That's some of my favorite stuff in history to study, and it's just it's funny, it's heartwarming. Most of my movies are funny and heartwarming, and it's just a good movie, and I can't wait for How to Train Your Dragon 2. If you haven't seen the teaser trailer for that, go watch it now. Wait till we're done with the video, though.
All right. And after your heartwarming, I have another brutal one. Jurassic Park.
You can see the difference in our personalities.
Yeah. Jurassic Park. I've only watched it once, but I was really impressed with that. It's definitely one of my favorite movies, and we have the VHS version of it, and that's pretty cool. So, I would like to see it in 3D because I think that'd be cool, but I don't know if it's worth it. But if you have seen it in 3D, comment below and let us know what you thought of it. But I like that one a lot. I'm not gonna go into all the animated stuff about how it can still stand up, but that's really cool. And just the plot, the actors are really good, except for that one little girl. She's kind of annoying. But anyways, next.
Okay, I'll go back to live action. And this is a movie that I actually saw very recently, and you probably know what I'm talking about. We saw it. No, we saw it actually 3 days ago. 2 days ago. Pacific Rim.
Oh.
Yes. For those of you that saw it in theaters, I'm sure you've already loved it or you've hated it. It's a big sci-fi movie. We just saw it because it came out on DVD. We didn't bother to go to theaters to watch it. But we went over to our friend's house and we watched it with him. And it was one of the most spectacular movies I've ever seen. The plot is not real deep, but the characters are good. The character development I really liked. It wasn't a tremendously happy ending. I just thought it was good. It was sort of semi-depressing, but not depressing like in a bad way. It was an encouraging, depressing sort of thing, if you know what that means.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
But for those of you who like Japanese monster movies, it was a good movie. That's the first one I've seen. So
I know it wasn't Japanese, but
yeah. Okay.
It was Chinese. All right. Anyways, was that your 5th one?
No, because Captain America didn't count for me.
All right then. Let's see. I've done Captain America, Hunger Games. Oh, Jurassic Park. Okay, so this is my 4th one. I'm gonna have to go with Return of the King. Lord of the Rings movies, but Return of the King. I think it embodies all of the Lord of the Rings. I guess. I mean, it has what you loved about the first and second one, except for Boromir's. Spoiler alert. Anyways,
say that before you say it. Spoiler.
Yeah. So I guess. Daniel, you can give us your 5th one.
All right, this is a perfect one to end it on. This is one of the most epic movies in the history of mankind. It has amazing soundtrack. You've all heard the songs. You all love the songs. The Lion King. Just saying, that is one of my all-time favorite movies. I've seen it a couple times, maybe 2 or 3 when I was younger. I don't know, like 8 or 9 or 10, I don't know. But it wasn't until probably within the last year that I watched it again with one of our little brothers. And when I watched it, I remembered why I loved the movie The Lion King. It has everything. It has a great story. The plot is great. The voice actors are amazing. Disney animation is always amazing. The music is spectacular. You all know the songs. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Hakuna Matata. There's just the Circle of Life. There's just so many iconic memories from that movie that people have built up, and it is one of, and probably will be for a long time, my favorite movies. And a lot of people say, it's their favorite movie, just throwing that out there, or they say, Lion King's a great movie without really thinking about why it is. But for me, it is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Okay, and yeah, The Lion King is a good one. And did you start?
Yes, I did. I started with The Princess Bride.
All right, so, oh man, my last one would have to be Okay.
Just rattle off with the rest of your
Okay.
list.
Well, I'll just do that real quick. The rest of the ones I have are Pirates of the Caribbean, The Avengers, The Amazing Spider-Man. I already said Jurassic. Ocean's 11 and Karate Kid. Those are all pretty good ones.
Those are all good ones. Out of those, let me see. What would I pick for my favorite? I would probably pick. I don't know. That'd be hard. Probably Ocean's 11. I don't know. Ocean's 11 or probably Born Supremacy, maybe.
Oh,
One of those
yeah, I
two.
didn't even say Born Supremacy. Okay.
Born Supremacy was also on his list.
Yeah, Born Supremacy was also on my list. So I think that it is time for us to go.
Yeah, we'll just wrap up this episode of Pops.
Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a like and maybe even subscribe.
If you didn't, also dislike us because I haven't gotten more than 10 anythings pretty much in my life, and so that's likes on Instagram, likes on Facebook, whatever it is. And so if we get over 10 dislikes too, I'll be happy with that.
I'll be psyched. So also leave us a comment in the comment box. Just leave us a comment telling us what we should give our tops of next, and if you disagreed, if you agreed, just tell us what movies you'd like to see, and
maybe list maybe your top 3 movies in comments,
or top 5. It doesn't matter. It's not like Twitter. You don't have to use only 120 characters. But I guess we will. Oh, I forgot to say we were gonna be releasing tops every Tuesday, every week, hopefully, unless one of us dies.
Yeah, that might not be good. Yeah, so hopefully every Tuesday we'll have a video. If not, we'll try to let you know in the previous video.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all for now. Bye.
Right. Have a good day.